Okay, so looks like there's a big area to explore around here with one item here. Chase certain Sophia. Tasteful gift. Inscribed on the card were wishes from Sergei and Sophia. A loose thought hangs near the letter. It reflects on Miss Callan's life choices and decides that getting engaged was a good decision. She has what she always wanted: position, security, the admiration of others. Only freedom seems to be lacking. It seems that through her engagement to Sergei, Sophia has achieved the position and admiration she has always dreamed of. However, the rigid cocoon of social expectations still ensnares her and prevents her from fully enjoying her happiness. Isn't this... Oh. Or maybe it's just a guard with a different look. I thought it kind of looks like that would be Scallon himself over there. It might be. It looks like really different from most of usual guards.
I can see you've picked the spot right in the thick of things. Are you having a good time?
Not too bad. I've just had a chat with a certain young lady in waiting. But we'll get back to that. I bet parties like this are nothing new for you.
Yeah, I kind of hate these gatherings.
I hate it here. Parties like this are the threshold of hell. In fact, my sister says I turned savage while in exile. What about the lady in waiting?
She told me that the Tsar is in one of the chambers on the upper floor. The stairs are guarded by Skawan's soldiers, and the Governor General himself is keeping an eye on the entire hall. We must make him look away.
I'll try to approach Skawan somehow.
Be careful. Is there anything else?
Well, I saw Wanda.
Vanda is here.
I was afraid she might show up. Have you talked to her?
Yes.
Yes.
And I know she's planning to kill Skawan in revenge.
She will die. Worse yet, she'll ruin everything we've worked toward.
I took care of her. Apart from her hurt pride and ruined plans for the evening, she's safe and sound. There's something else that bothers me.
Tell me. I'll try to help.
Oh, regarding the Tsar's trusted people.
I've heard some news about certain decrees waiting to be signed on the Tsar's desk.
What's in them?
Well, first off, forfeiture of properties.
I've learned that one of the ideas to combat Thaumaturges will be the forfeiture of our properties.
How do you feel about it as an heir to a fortune?
I mean, I only have the Black Grimoire.
To be honest, my sister should be more concerned. I only got an old book.
Still, I can't believe that brings you peace.
No, not exact. Sure. Okay. Not what I actually want to mean by that. Well, oops. Let's talk about the clinics.
I managed to have a few words with a certain young man from the city council. He told me about an idea to introduce places that in a nutshell would make us Thaumaturges lose our minds, and thereby our powers.
What exactly are you talking about?
A lobotomy. At least that's what it sounds like. There's something else that bothers me.
Tell me. I'll try to help.
Is it? Nope. That's it for
I'll
now.
come back later.
Good luck.
Is Samir around here? Even on maybe we can't interact with her. Oh, she's. Okay, she's just waiting over there. Okay, we do have things we can check. Let's start with the old cigarette case. She's unknown, but the name Scallon has been engraved on it. The old cigarette case is covered with even older, complicated feelings. The tale of a Thaumaturge sister who was the favorite of the entire household. The cigarette case must have once belonged to her. Interesting. So he had someone in the family that was a Thaumaturge. Garrison cap. It belongs to the Governor General, a certain Georgis Kalan. The cap is laced with a thread of certainty. Thaumaturges can only destroy and delude. They mess with people's hearts and heads. They're monsters hidden behind the mask of a human face. Just like his sister, the monster who disappeared. They should all disappear like that. Wine glass. It's warm. Someone drank from it a moment ago. A certain Georgis Kalan. Envy and a sense of alienation shine through the thin glass. Paras games have always bored him. If only he could get into their heads and force them into submission. Admiration. He always envied Yulia this skill. His fingers tightened around the vessel. A crack appeared in the thin glass. Scallon's past. Scallon's sister was a thaumaturge, and he always dreamt of such power. The boy embraced envy, which became a flaw that consumed him and made him hate all thaumaturges. Because if we're the monsters, then he's a hero, and all of this evil is justified. So he has a flaw as well. Gift for the Charevis. Whatever, that word. A certain Georgis Kalan. A letter of good wishes signed by Scallon. The gift is covered by a shell of concern for the Romanovs' little offspring. One doesn't give a knife to a sick little one. Not even one with the Tsar's emblem. He'll cut himself and there will be trouble. And then... Ashtray. Certain Georgis Kalan. It's full of ash and cigarette butts. Shame and rage hover above the ashtray, directed at a woman who has neither the position nor the wits to criticize him. Bitch. He longed to kill her. Then she would understand that the Governor General of Warsaw should not be messed with. What Scallon doesn't say. Scallon brought the Tsarevich a knife with the Romanov emblem as a gift. A poor gift, considering the illness of the heir to the throne. The boy's nanny carelessly explained to the Governor General that he had committed a gaffe, and Scallon immediately hated her for it. It pains him that a mere nanny knows something about the Romanovs that he does not. Yikes. Okay, looks like that's everything. Alright, bud.
Good evening. Who are you? I've got a feeling I've seen you before.
I'm with my friends.
I came here with my friends, and I'm hoping to introduce them to you soon.
If they were truly important, I'd know them already. Have you got a cigarette?
Sadly, no.
That's too bad. Anything else I can help you with?
What about the situation in the city?
I can still hear gunshots from the city. As a concerned subject, can I ask if we're safe here?
I understand, and I tell you the same thing I'm telling others. The situation is under control. My best men are keeping you safe. Not even a mouse could squeeze by.
What about thaumaturges?
What about thaumaturges? What if any of them managed to sneak in?
If they did, I would know about it. I can only tell you that this problem will soon be solved.
Meaning?
Thaumaturges are dangerous. Riots, explosions, that Rasputin characters scout terrorists. A complete decay of authority. Their plotting affects everyone, even those dear to us.
Do you consider Rasputin a thaumaturge?
Do you think that bearded cultist, Rasputin, is a thaumaturge too?
Most likely. How else would he deceive so many people? Even Tsarina Alexandra looks kindly upon him. Luckily, he was killed by a bomb in a brothel.
What about the wanted Victor S?
Don't forget the
Oh,
cholera
never mind.
epidemics that keep plaguing the town. Is the thaumaturges doing too?
I see we understand each other.
Pressed wrongly. Right. Apparently, we asked about the epidemic. Now we ask about Victor S.
I heard one of those magicians escaped from the citadel. Was it Shulsky?
Yes, but soon enough we'll see him dangling from a rope.
Is he dangerous?
Is that Shulsky guy dangerous?
Shulsky is the epitome of depravity. He had everything, but his cursed blood made him go off the rails. Such a morally unstable temper monster is capable of anything. But as I've already said, we are safe from him here.
And how would you recognize him?
How would one know they're dealing with Shulsky?
I know their tricks, don't worry. Besides, the chance he shows up here is close to zero.
What a relief. Thank you, Governor General.
Anything else?
Just change the subject.
Thank you. I feel better now.
My mission is to protect the Tsar's subjects.
What about your family?
Has the Thaumaturge ever hurt anyone close to you?
Their magic hurt my daughter, but not only her. Let's leave it.
I see.
Let's change the subject again.
Let's change the subject.
Good idea.
Let's talk about the party.
How do you find His Royal Highness's birthday party?
As the one in charge of Warsaw, I have my duties regarding the royal couple, so I am not paying much attention to the banquet. You must excuse me.
Well, that's a lot of presents.
The pile of presents for the Tsarevich looks impressive and continues to grow.
Yes, indeed.
Change the subject.
Let's change the subject.
Good idea.
What about Sophia?
I met your daughter Sophia in the gardens. Congratulations on her engagement.
Are you suggesting something? The lovers did not want to wait.
Let's change the subject.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I won't take any more of your time.
Enjoy yourself.
Okay. Let's talk with Fajol.
And
Let's raise the subject of Scallan.
I talked to the Governor General.
so, how does it feel to come face to face with the Butcher of Warsaw and exchange pleasantries about refreshments?
Up close, he doesn't seem so scary.
Right? Have you learned anything that might help?
Yep, he has a flaw.
The Governor carries a flaw, and I want to take advantage of it.
Are you going to rid him of it? Surely it may affect his well-being.
And I hope we can get rid of him that way.
Wait. Before we start, you should make sure we're ready to talk to the Tsar. There will be no turning back.
Well, I think we already know everything, right? But let's...
You're right. I should have prepared better. I'll come back later.
Good luck.
Just double check. And there shouldn't be... Unless it's outside, but you know what, I'm not in the mood to check outside. I think we got everything. Sure, let's just continue.
And
Georgi Skałon.
what about him?
We can start with him.
Let's go see Skałon.
Are you sure you know everything you need to convince the Tsar?
Yeah.
I believe I've gotten everything I could.
Fine. Skałon's flaw. It might work. Just promise me one thing. You'll be extremely cautious with him.
I'll try.
I promise I'll try.
Shall we?
We wanted to talk to you, my friends and I.
Where am I?
Governor General?
Welcome to inside your head, Skałon. We've got you now. Wait a second. Something's wrong. Shouldn't he be unconscious?
Unless he has his own powers, his conscious state could be an effect of the pact.
Sarah Rivkin, and you! What's going on here? Who are you?
Well, you wouldn't believe me.
My name is Viktor Szulski.
Szulski. I will have you executed on the spot, all of you!
So, shall we get down to it?
Go on. I can't wait. What does it feel like to be at the mercy of thaumaturges?
Terrifying. What is this?
You've just found out that we're not capable of lying in this place. Intriguing, isn't it?
What am I hearing? You want to experiment on us, deprive us of powers and reason.
May Allah have mercy on you.
I'll deal with him. I'll show the butcher his place.
Ah, okay. I guess there's no choice here. Sure.
Of course.
Your worst nightmare is coming true. A thaumaturge will remind you of what true fear means. You're scared of her, even though she's been dead for many years. She repaid you for the way you oppressed her because she had powers and you didn't.
What happened to you?
She sent a demon after me. My own sister. She brought down nightmares upon me. I had my bed for years.
That's why your fear turned into anger and anger into hate. You pathetic creature.
You know what? I'm gonna stay out of it. I'm gonna let Samira deal with this.
And now we all suffer because you're an oppressor by nature. Say what you did to her and what you're planning for us.
I smashed her skull with a brick and threw her body down a well.
Damn.
Once the Tsar signs our decrees, we will seize all of you and mangle your brains. I will kill all of you, one by one.
The floor is ready. Remove it, and we can go.
Remove it? You want to give him relief? He doesn't deserve peace. Besides, he's seen our faces.
I guess we're taking his flaw.
There's a chance you'll be a different man without it. I will free you from the fear that has triggered this destructive hatred within you.
What a disappointing ending for someone like that.
Good job. Let's go.
Malice. Okay. Well, he just fell down, guys. I don't know what happened there. You should take him to the hospital. Out of curiosity, where are... Here. So, we got right. Increase the hard dimension force by 1. Increase the deed dimension force by 1. So, I'm missing one flaw. So, I have deed 7, at least. So, I don't know what flaw I missed, actually. Or maybe we get it towards the end? Who knows? Alright.
I had a feeling it was going too easy.
You! Who are you? Rukivier!
I'm afraid I've got other plans.
Okay. I do have 2 points though. If I get 1 more point, can't doubt it, to be honest. Right, dimension 6. Force word, of course, the one that I don't have. So I guess... Sure, let's go with you. Not sure if I'm gonna do enough damage to take him out completely. But it's gonna be close. So So definitely go for the quick attack, take him out, and that means you were with Lelek or Morana. I guess maybe Lelek. Yeah, give a bit of protection as well. Guess we'll go for that, and then... Yeah, I'm not doing a lot of damage there, so maybe... Not heal. Let's go for this. Heal up a bit with Ophir. And that one, and you know what? Ophir. Clear the debuffs off me, please. Because I think I do have a slow on me. Right? It's gonna take a long time for me to attack. Okay, let's have Jean healing me a bit. And let's go for the smile. Maybe I'll interrupt him. Yes, perfect. Let's go for the quick attack, and then here... Vukovac just put some debuffs on him. For now. It's actually quite a lot of damage that I'm taking. Oh, wait. Okay, he's not taking debuffs. I confused it actually. I thought that... Okay, he's gonna be out. I thought he was having reduced damage. That's how I was... I was thinking of the putting
Couldn't you
debuffs.
have handled it some other way?
What was I supposed to do? Have a duel of arguments with him?
Stop it. We've got things to do here.
Stop! Who are you? Scowan!
The Governor General is a little indisposed right now, and I don't think he will get better soon.
Don't come any closer!
Better put it down before anyone gets hurt.
Let's comfort him.
You don't need anger and fear now. Be calm and lower your weapon. It won't do any good here.
Can you do that now? Through the pact?
So it seems.
What is going on? How? How is that possible? You must be Thaumaturges. Is that a revolution? Are you here to kill me?
Let's introduce ourselves first.
My name is Viktor Szulski. This is Emir Burnakovich and Madame Samira.
I appreciate the change in tone. Viktor Szulski, do you want my demise?
We do have some demands.
We come with demands because the situation forces us to do so.
The most crucial thing for us is that you stop hunting thaumaturges. The pogroms must end.
Stop murdering us.
How dare you break in here and make demands? Tell me why would I agree to anything?
Let's tell him about the coterie.
We stand before your majesty not as some motley crew, but as a group of Thaumaturges united by a pact. We've done the impossible to get here today.
And from that position, we seek to start a dialogue. We believe it will bring mutual benefits.
Do you have a name for it?
You can call us the Coterie.
Go on. Who knows, we might reach an agreement after all.
Yeah. Let's, it's a pride answer, but maybe we can cure the illness of his kid.
The coterie wants to find a cure for the so far incurable disease of His Royal Highness. We know the whole of Russia suffers with him.
Victor, be careful.
Who disclosed a state secret to you? Speak!
The Tsarina's lost confidant, Svetlana Petrovna Rumyantseva.
Only a miracle can help my son. Not you.
Well, let's use the knowledge about the ruthless decrees.
We know there are some decrees on the Tsar's desk awaiting your signature.
And what do you think is in them?
We know the decrees stipulate creating special adjustment clinics, and Thaumaturges won't be the only patients there.
Your subjects, so diverse in terms of ethnicity and religion, will surely recognize the threat, and their fear will turn into hatred. The Empire will fall.
The Crown has enough enemies outside without having to deal with internal ones.
I've heard enough. I understand you want something in exchange. Let me hear it.
We want justice for the wrongdoing we suffer in the streets, and for the blood we are forced to spill to survive.
We want more freedom in the political and social domain for everyone. The people of Warsaw, one of the most important municipalities in Russia, will remember your gesture.
Is that all?
Make the Okhrana forget about Sara Rivkin and let her files disappear from their archives forever.
You want power. Just admit it already.
I'm gonna ignore that question, as apparently that's the only option, unfortunately.
The sooner you admit it, the better. Power can be won or bestowed. Today, you did both. We will meet your demands and expect allegiance and loyalty in return. So help me God. If that's all, Thaumaturge, I trust we have reached an agreement.
Do I hear applause? What's going on there?
Time's running out, and my guests are waiting. Let's keep it short.
Is that it? Can I finally get some champagne?
Stanisław can finally rest in peace, son. You should be proud. We all owe you a lot.
Well, I want to be able to do it on my own.
I couldn't do it without you. Thank you.
You're too generous, sir.
Friends, today on the birthday of my son and successor, my father's words show the direction of my thoughts. The voice of God orders us courageously to undertake, in deference to divine intention, the task of ruling, with faith in the strength and rightness of autocratic power. The riots in Warsaw fill our hearts with much sadness, and the nation's grief is also the grief of the Emperor of Russia. We have closed our eyes to the suffering of our people, to the suffering of Thaumaturge who were granted their powers by God. Which is why I consider it our moral duty to stop all kinds of violence against them, effective immediately. That is our wish. However, may those who take my grace for weakness know that the Russian Empire is strong and ruthless against its enemies. So help me God.
And there he is.
I'm glad to find you in good health. You didn't look like you were going to recover.
I suppose you couldn't see very well from where you were standing.
New company.
Friends.
What now?
Well, this is goodbye.
Farewell, Grigori. Now each of us should follow his own path. I appreciate what you have done for me.
Enjoy this moment of bliss. It might not last long.
That sounded like a threat.
Victor, is everything all right? Is this that Rasputin of yours? I expected something more.
Assalamu alaikum. Would you tell me how you are able to talk with us here?
This must be your new daddy, Victor. Aren't you going to introduce me?
Sorry, what?
And this must be the famous Madame Samira, the identity thief. Wait, I think someone is missing. Oh, right. You were so selfish that you didn't keep your word. And you didn't give him the golem. And he died.
Is he bothering you?
Well, we do need help.
Indeed, and I could use some help.
Get out! This is between you and me. And your magician friends can't help you. There's no winning against me. You should have learned that by now.
Alright, and here we are again. I decided to cut the first try as well because I kinda know what's happening, and yeah, we'll see it throughout the fight. So Upir Origin on you. Let's go with that one and then go like that. Do max damage. And do our next ton of damage over there. It's really complicated fight. Kinda hard. Might have to do a decision that's not necessarily like. So, Salutar's Burden. Uses our bonds against us. And yeah, use it Bukavach first. What that means. Temporary negate states inflicted on you do double damage. So basically, if he receives 1 damage, sometimes it's gonna do 2 damage, which is not freaking great, in my opinion. Okay, can I have something quicker by any chance? What about Veles? Try to interrupt that attack, maybe. And it did not work. Wonderful. Okay, Morana. That's not helping either. Or who else? Lelek. Guess we go with that one. It's a bit more quicker. Okay, so with that one, and then again with this, more protection. Restore health. That's a bit of damage, and then here... Just... You know what, clear me up of debuffs for now. Can heal me. That clears him. Gonna go with that, and up here, clear me of the debuffs so I don't take damage. Well, thing is, I could have maybe won this fight like first time as well, but I am kinda stubborn and I want to finish this fight without breaking any bonds from any servitors, so that's why is the reason that it's taken me so many tries. Because he is gonna keep adding more burdens, and it's nastier and nastier, to be honest. Okay, that definitely clears him out. Sure. Because maybe I have a chance with Upir to clear my stuff before my attack. Let's see. No, okay. All right. Actually, no. Clear my stuff with Upir. And then heal me with Upir as well. Because if I do Jean's healing, he's gonna just put the debuff on me and I'll take damage, which I do not want. Okay, that actually not great. I need Lelek. That's not... that's not great. Not sure if this is gonna protect me from damage, fortunately no. Okay, my focus is back, and that's not a lot, but sure, I'll heal with Upir. He's out, and then you... It's not helping, I guess. Bokavage for now. Disable that trait. And sure, I can heal a bit. And I guess again heal with Upir for now. Now that I'm healing a lot, unfortunately. Yeah, that's only 2. Not great. Do I have something that... And that also as well. Guess remove the negative effects. So that cleared that. Okay. Attack with Book of Virtual Column to disable. But I'm about to go down. Upir Gene. If I can... Kinda risk it here. I put more suffering.
Thur,
60% of me to go down, sure. Oh, I fudged up. Right. Never mind. Yes, I fudged up big time. I forgot he's not getting any stuff on him. Ah, mother. Well, that's wonderful. Yeah, from death, sure, whatever. I fudged up big time. Okay. Guess Creamy have debuffs. Maybe. That randomizer is killing me as well. Right. How much? Can heal over there and then... I mean, this will clear somebody anyway. %, 85. I'll clear him, sure, whatever. Okay. Damn it. Your attacks cast payback on you. Yeah, that's what's ending me. And then Krampus Burden. At the end of every round, it deflects damage equal to your mystic focus. Well, Krampus, I'm sorry. I really am. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way for me to do this without breaking any bonds. Oh, I have to sacrifice one. Okay, Lelek or Morana. At least that's gonna give me a bit of breathing space, sure. But not much. Okay. At least I should clear that one. Okay. And who am I gonna attack then? Actually, clear me of the stuff. Thank you. Okay, one left. Guess go for that one. Damn it! I was worried that might happen. Okay, let's clear my debuffs and then, you know what, just... At least I'm not taking max damage. Sure, let's heal. Clear my debuffs. Sure, I don't think we're gonna... Whoopi is gonna get a chance to attack. Okay. Finally, damn.
How dare he throw us out? Did you explain it all to him? Is everything all right?
I think so.
I must admit, he is remarkable.
Rasputin? Что с вами?
It's nothing. Know your place.
Epilogue. Looking forward, the new. Southern Strasmitia, January
I can't
1st.
stand the cold of the snow. There's no use for it.
1906. Ah, we look closer and closer like our father. Yeah, the cold makes our glasses fog up.
And the glasses constantly fog up when you come into a warm room.
Then why do you wear them?
After the explosion, I'm having problems with my eyesight.
Now that you wear them, you really are the spitting image of Stanisław. Some tea to warm up?
I won't say no to that. I heard a new rumor apropos Scowan. Once we made him aware of a few things, he disappeared, and now they're saying he shot himself.
Damn. Shouldn't have held back.
Well, I could have been less restrained.
I know. The other news is rather grim. There's a new political power on the rise in the city. Besides being resentful of Jews, they also want to get rid of thaumaturges and homosexuals.
What about the Tatars?
Let's ask. They're getting together at a bar in Vola.
And who are they?
Who are they exactly?
Forgive me, I didn't ask. But it would be good to make sure they don't grow any larger.
Okay, let's get going.
Let's go. Let's listen to what they have to say at these drinking bouts of theirs.
Is today that special day when you're not preoccupied with your little revolutionary?
Neither confirm nor deny.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
They won't protect you. Every debt will be repaid, one way or another.
Victor, what are you waiting for?
Doesn't matter. Let's go.
Interesting.
They say your choices define your value. What does that make me? The Uper took me on a journey that made me realize how my difficult relationship with my father looked from his point of view, and how I should look at it in hindsight. I try to see Niga often, but the sight of my sister in apathy breaks my heart. Without a flaw, she has become someone else. Someone I don't know. That is why I latch onto duties concerning the coterie. At least here, I can change something for the better. Uncle Sasha has become a grandfather. He seems to enjoy spending his retirement pampering his grandchild. The true circumstances of the Warsaw Ochrana chief's disappearance remain unclear.
But the streets know who rubbed the fucker out. Niedzic, the new king of Śródmieście. The bastard has put down roots at some undisclosed garden in Warsaw, while I rule Śródmieście with my shivs. Now and forever.
I'm worried about what's happening in the city. Warsaw is on fire. People finally dare to lift their weary heads while socialist militants carry out attacks on anyone who doesn't support the revolution. But there is still a spark of hope for Warsaw. Through the heroic struggle of students, the Flying University has been legalized. At least there's that. The weary traveler made it to his longed-for Albuquerque. How do I know? That's a completely different story. But enough about that. It's time for a new adventure, my friend.
Okay, and there you have it. Right, so definitely it's based on the choices and pride choices and all of that, because towards the end there were a lot of conversations that I didn't even have access to it. And it looks like we won the Tsar's favor with the coterie. So I'm curious what other endings we would get, as I know you have 3 of them. But maybe if you choose one, it depends on other choices. Be like, okay, you chose to fight, but you don't have the coterie. Or again, yeah, with Rasputin. Do you have a chance to be with him all the way to the end? Or maybe towards the end, we betray him and all of that. Okay. One thing that I noticed was no mentions about the salutars. Like regarding that we broke control of one or all of that. Or it's kinda irrelevant. Was wondering to see if would there be a mention of that. Definitely with Ligia, maybe I should have let her keep the floor, but again, got greedy and all of that. And now I wonder if he would have given Rolfe the golem if he would have been with us here at the end, or he still would have died and then we got the golem anyway. It's just a different point in the game. Rasputin, interesting character. Looks like it is kind of based a bit on history, but a twisted version of it. Because I do know that he was a bit like eccentric and all of that. Yeah. Towards the end, I don't know. Kind of felt like he betrayed us, so I did not like that. Special thanks to CD Projekt Red for Mocap Studio. Sven Winkel? Okay, I did not know that. Okay. Overall, game was good. I liked it. Towards the end, or the last couple of recordings, I did notice the frame drops a bit, dropping quite hard, and was for a brief moment not that annoying. It was just how often it was happening, so it was going towards being a bit annoying. Interesting idea with the flaws, the salutars, different powers. I know I have not used all of the salutars. I was kind of being aggressive in all my fights, and I wonder if I would have used better my salutars in the last fight if, in the end, I would have not needed to just break control of one of them. And I'm glad that at least I kept that to a minimum. I only had to break control of one of them, and that was it. Yeah, really hard fight. Interesting way with the flaws. You could see, now that I saw with the CD Projekt Red, that not sure if they had any hand in the story. But yeah, with the mind control and all that, kind of reminded me of The Witcher, when you were using, I believe, it was not Quen was for the shield in Witcher. There was one ability that you could actually invest some points in it, and then kind of gave you a boost to have like 100% assurance that you did it through conversation, to have an outcome that you want. So definitely, it was inspired from that. Also because it kind of happens in the same area, like Poland. The company CD Projekt Red is from Poland. There may be some inspirations based on that. Well, yeah, interesting idea with the fights as well. It was not exactly just use a certain skill. There were some fights that I had to switch around the skills. Like that you could switch between those salutars, maybe. But I think maybe in the end it was a good idea just to let you have all the salutars available, and the switch between them. But I was thinking, what if it was a bit more difficult? Yeah, you can get the salutars, but restrain you, like you can get just powers from 4 salutars at the same time, or 2 powers from each salutar or something like that. A couple of restrictions. But overall, interesting, and in the end, I'm glad they kept it that like that. Because I think Krampus, maybe I used his abilities 1 or 2 times. The other ones, I used a couple more times. But yeah. Story-wise, interesting as well. Maybe could have been a bit more better. But again, maybe since it's a bit of a different vision from the history, alternate history, yeah, it's fine as it is. Other than that, yeah, but did not encounter a lot of bugs. I think maybe once or twice my game crashed, or maybe just once. I can't even remember if I had any crashes. It was just mostly the frame drops that was happening towards the later episodes. And looks like they kind of kept the ending open-ended. Since I've seeing up here cool designs on the saluters, to be honest. Some of them were kind of like PG-13, like and all of that. But yeah, cool designs. Interesting idea with the flaws, and you know, you have something extra with the flaws. Let's see if there's any. No after credits. Also, I did notice that every time I was getting a saluter, this changed behind. So since Golem, yeah, Golem was the last one I think that I got. So we have Golem in the back here. All right. I'm curious if there's gonna be any sequel to this. I have to check how well it did, because a lot of games, you know, they might leave it open-ended, and then, you know, if they don't do well, then there's no sequel. And speaking of sequel, weird that we had mention in the ending cutscenes about the person that was trying to get to Albuquerque, because that was like I think that was like a side quest or like random encounter. So I'm surprised we got information about him. So maybe a potential hint that either we play as him, he was actually, or he becomes a Thaumaturge as well, or, you know, Victor goes to Albuquerque and then more stuff happened there. We'll see. But for now, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode and playthrough. So hopefully you enjoyed this part, guys, and this playthrough, and I'll see you in the next ones, whichever they may be. But as always, don't forget to take care.